Good morning. Welcome back to First Take. Breaking news. The Cleveland Browns have released Odell Beckham Jr. Browns GM Andrew Berry releasing the following statement. After careful consideration, internal discussions, and conversations with Odell and his representation, we've determined that it is in the best interest of all parties involved that Odell no longer play for the Cleveland Browns. We appreciate all his efforts and contributions while in Cleveland, but we've just reached a point where it is best that we move forward as a team without Odell. We are finalizing the process of granting Odell his release, and we wish him well as he continues his career. ESPN Browns reporter Jake Trotter joining us now. Jake, thank you so much for being with us here. A quick turnaround. Tell me this, Jake. What went wrong between Odell and the Browns?
You know, Baker could not get Odell the ball on the one hand, and then on the other, Odell could not get to the spots on the field that Baker needed him to be to get him the ball. I mean, it's sort of inexplicable, but it's really that simple. And it never got much better from the time that they were first together in 2019 up through Sunday's loss to the Pittsburgh Steelers. You know, we have a lot of data at this point that Baker Mayfield is a better quarterback without Odell. I mean, his QBR drops by almost 30 points throwing to wide receivers other than Odell Beckham. And that doesn't mean that Odell's not a dynamic playmaker. You know, Baker would be the first one to tell anyone that. The chemistry never worked. They were never a good fit. And now they have an opportunity to win apart because together they were just never going to win.
Jake Trotter, appreciate you being on the show. Let me ask you this question, sir. If you listen to folks close to Odell Beckham Jr., their mentality is that he's open. This is a man that he's never developed the chemistry with in Baker Mayfield. It was never a priority for him to be that guy that Baker Mayfield wanted to throw the football to. Did you ever get the impression, covering that locker room, that there were others outside of Odell Beckham Jr. that felt that way about the relationship that existed between Baker Mayfield and Odell Beckham Jr.?
You know, what's so strange about this situation, and I think everybody's waiting for the stories about, you know, discontent between Baker and Odell off the field. You know, that has not been the case at all. They have been friends. I think that's why it was so stunning to Baker that the way it unfolded this week and that he didn't hear from Odell because they were tied. And listen, they struggled on the field, but Odell Beckham for a long time was one of Baker's staunchest defenders, and it went the other way as well. And you're right. You know, Odell was open. I mean, I'll go back to that Denver Broncos game in 2019, the 4th and 4 Cleveland season's on the line. Baker wants to go to Odell Beckham, and Odell Beckham is open on that play. If you go back and watch, he runs down the sideline. The problem was Odell was supposed to run across the middle of the field. At least that's what Baker was expecting. And when Odell, ran his own route there, you know, Baker didn't know what to do. And I think in that particular play, you know, if it's a different quarterback, that might have been a game-winning touchdown against the Broncos. And maybe that 2019 season goes differently for Cleveland. And if it's a different wide receiver for Baker in that particular situation, maybe they convert the first down and go on and score. For whatever reason, despite all the effort that they both put into it, it just never worked.
Jake, one last question. We have to let you go really quickly. And I know, obviously, the Browns will release him. But how did leadership handle this? Did they do everything they could do to mend this relationship? Because you've got two special talents, and it's unfortunate how it played out.
Yeah, I mean, I think as of Tuesday, the ship had sailed. I think Cleveland had already decided that they were going to move on. I think Odell Beckham and his camp decided they wanted to move on. They were disappointed he wasn't traded by the deadline. But prior to this week, Odell and Baker put in the work. I mean, Odell flew down to Baker's hometown of Austin, Texas over the summer to work out together. They went to Big Sky, Montana over Labor Day weekend together with their families to build that chemistry on the field and off it. And despite all their efforts they put into it, and they put a lot into it, it just never worked out.
That's great insight, because I hadn't heard that all those flights were made and going away with families to try and repair that relationship. Interesting information there. Jake, thank you so much for being with us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Jake.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.